The real reason that I've got you here tonight, apart from the speakers, is to talk to you about the flat Earth, of course. That's really what I'm passionate about. No, I'm going to come to that in a second. But before I do that, I wanted to just remove the, or tell you at least about my T-shirt, which of course, hopefully some of you have spotted. But I'm wearing, it's entirely ironic, of course. I'm not an absolute melt, although I'm wearing this T-shirt. Who watches Love Island? You're all going to say you do, because I know this is the exact crowd. This is Love Island's entire demographic sitting in this room. It's unbelievable. The viewing figures have plummeted tonight. Just, I have to confess to being a bit of a fan, but it's the only TV program that I watch. I know, but my daughter, feel the wrath. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it's terrible. I'm trying to think of something I can use to throw back at you, but I can't. I read The Guardian. Does that help? So my daughter got me into this program last year, and it's fantastic because it's so bad. It's good. But an expression last year was the inmates in this house in the sun somewhere called each other absolute melts. So my daughter went to a festival, got me this T-shirt. Absolute melt. And I thought that was a kind of, I thought it was she was saying, Dad, you're great, you're gorgeous, and everyone thinks so. And I was like, well, that's really kind of you. Yeah. So of course I wore it. I thought, Joe, I'm going to tell you this tonight. So I thought, I'll just look it up. So I looked it up, and what it actually means is that you're pathetic and soppy. So, so I got that a bit wrong. But anyway, that's fine. So I'm going to talk just before I do the big reveal. I'm just wanted to tell you, of course, about the flat Earth, which is a clear link, as you can see. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because it's all part of a push that I had a couple of months ago. Rob might remember this at St Leonard's. I don't know if you were there a couple of months ago, where I do it in St Leonard's, and I tried to push the social media profile of the Bavard. Were you there? No. So what I wanted to raise the Bavard Bar's social media profile. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and those things, so I thought, well, let's try and get the numbers up. So a few months ago, I was on Twitter, and I think on Twitter I had at the time 140 followers. Amazing, I know, it's amazing. And there was all this stuff going on Twitter, on my Twitter feed, about the flat Earth. Which is a thing. Do you know it's a thing? There's any people believe in the flat Earth here? Don't put your...
I saw big people on the street with posters, proof and things in Liverpool, all about the flat Earth.
Really? What, recently? Was it recently?
Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
Oh, right. Well, I think I said this, because I said this at St Leonard's, and I said, any flat Earthers in the room? And of course there was one. And I was, oh, no. So I glossed over that. But fortunately there's no real, genuine flat Earthers in this room, because they are, I could say crazy bunch. Let's just say interesting. They're an interesting bunch. And to demonstrate that, Elon Musk, the sort of PayPal billionaire, he walked into, you might not be able to see this, but he walked into this debate. But he just asked the flat Earth, why is there no flat Mars? And had that replied, and you can see it, thanks to the question, unlike the Earth, Mars has been observed to be round. Which is obviously true. But it turns out that the Flat Earth Society is actually a sort of a piss-taking society of the Flat Earth Organisation, which they are far more serious. So the Flat Earth Society, they kind of are having a laugh with all of this Flat Earth stuff. But the Flat Earth Organisation, they're not having a laugh. They genuinely believe that the Earth is flat. So I saw this and I was intrigued. And then, do you know Mitch Benn, he's a comedian and a musician? Well, I think maybe back in April, this came onto his feed. He started to get involved in it, and he really does get involved in these Twitter debates. I mean, he jumps in with both feet, and it's quite scary to watch. Anyway, he was being attacked by a couple of ferocious flat earthers, one of whom was called Thelonious Monk. Not the blues pianist, I think, because he's dead, but who knows. But and they were having this exchange, and I'll put up his Twitter thing in a second, because it's up now, it's linked to Eastbourne, which I think is delightful. So they've moved on from the flat Earth, and Thelonious Monk is now saying, Newton was a Freemason fraud, and his fantasy theory of gravity has never been proven. So so Mitch Bailey says, feel free to test it, I'll drive you to Beachy Head. Which I had to mention, obviously, as we are in Eastbourne, I thought that was just fantastic. So, anyway, yeah, that's it. So I just remember what I was going to say now. So I saw all this going on. This is fantastic. This is just too good. Then on my Twitter feed, because I follow a satirical newspaper called the Rochdale Herald. Do you know? Have you any of you come across that?
Yeah,
on
Facebook.
Yeah. Well, they are hilarious. I think they're hilarious. So this made-up newspaper thing, and they just tweet and post nonsense, really. Anyway, about the time I saw this, onto my Twitter feed came this. The Earth isn't flat. Cats would have pushed everything off the edge by now. Much like everyone sitting on the raised. I thought that was hilarious. But this came up at the same time as I saw Mitch Benn getting involved in this heated debate, and I thought, oh, this is too good. I need to, can I do this? I didn't, I'm not very good on Twitter. I thought, can I put this into that whole Twitter feed? And I spoke to Hannah, yeah, you can do that, Dad, just press that. So I went away, I don't think I can do this, because I think I genuinely thought, and I'm not lying, I genuinely thought that my phone would just melt with when I did this, because it was going off the scale in terms of the likes and the retweets, all the Mitch Benz thing and Elon Musk thing. I thought, this is going to I'm going to do it. I said, I'm doing it. I've done it. And I did it. Anyway, I had 140 followers at that time. Within, I think, a couple of hours, I was down to 139. So, anyway, if you want to follow me, please do. Right, yeah.